So day 2 of talking to my camera, and today I'm going to talk about dispute handling in relationships and marriage. Please and please, date somebody who understands this, who understands dispute settling and dispute handling. I was in a relationship way back with a guy, and I kind of like this guy so much. But one thing I realized about him is that whenever we have issues, whether argument or whatsoever, the thing is, I realize that he's not the issue. I become the centerpiece of the argument. Like, it's an attack on my personality. And I was not trained in that manner. Like, I was not really trained in that manner. How I grew up, we separate issues from a person. Like, let me explain. I can be fighting you as a person and I will still feed you. I don't know if that makes sense. If I'm your friend, whoever you are to me. And that's why I don't understand the idea of you guys nowadays. That some things I don't buy from this generation. Or the fact that, oh, because you are not good with somebody, you cut those people off. And I think I've made a post on that. I don't buy that idea. The fact that you have, the person is not what the personality is not what you're fighting. It's the issue at hand you're fighting. So I could literally be fighting you and I could still be good to you. It didn't change your personality to me. I'm just fighting your ideology about some certain things. I'm just fighting that issue at that point in time, not you as a person. So it doesn't change the fact that because I'm fighting you, I will see what will benefit you and I will not do it. Nah, that's one thing we should work on. That's dispute handling. We should understand how to handle disputes in a way that with grace, with so much grace that we are able to separate issues from personalities. We are able to understand that, oh, this person offended me. But it's what that person did that offended you, not that is the person that has become so bad or terrible. So that's the way, that's what's going on right now. And I don't, in fact, it hurts me so much that sometimes I just look at like, our generations, this thing is getting so bad. I don't know, thank God for where I'm coming from, thank God for my family, thank God from people who I've met with along the line. They have really embraced me so much that no matter how much I have issue with anybody, it will not cost me to do anything good to that person, no matter how terrible the issues are. Even when you decide not to talk to me or I find it so hard, maybe it got to a point whereby I see that our relationship is becoming a threat to my life. Maybe each time we want to have a conversation, it's really just boiled down to arguments, threat to life, you know, that kind of a thing. I might give you space, but my dear, it doesn't mean that if I see something that will benefit you, I won't call you to it. So please, I want us to learn that because it's really affecting us these days, and people are losing friendship, people are losing long-time relationship because of that. Life is in mutual and social values. Please let us learn to embrace and grace people in a way that whatever happens between us, we are still able to recognize that they are human. And they are human and they can make mistakes, and that mistake does not define them. It does not make them bad. Please, thank you. I know some of you will come for me and be like, no, it's not. That's not possible in that kind of relationship. What if it's your ex? So you know because you don't want to hurt that person, you will not put that person in your space. I've heard countless number, and I just laugh. This thing I've never commented on it before. I've had people who talk to me about it, and I just don't give comment on it. So this is my own honest truth about it. The reason why you people find yourself back in your ex bed, most especially people who say, if you do not cut them off, you could find yourself in their bed again or whatever form, or find yourself back in their arm, is because you were not done in the first place. Learn to be done, as in learn to know that, oh, I am really done with this person before opting out of any relationship. I don't know if that makes sense. So what I do is I give people grace, I give people long rope, so that I exhaust all the chances. I exhaust it. So by the time I eventually leave that relationship, I know I've left. Like I've seen people ask me, so if you meet your ex, you meet your no, I just smile. I don't say much on it because you people don't get done in a relationship. You just bounce out the moment the person just do little things to you like this. You just bounce out, and that will make you to definitely want to come back to the person because you were not done. In actual sense, you were.